Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the shit show. What's up, creepers? Hey, Geekers, Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Let me get a little bit of more of me in there. Wow, the resolution's not all that great. I got it connected directly to the internet, so... Alright, let me reconfigure stuff. I hope everyone's doing well this Sunday morning. Stacy, what's going on, buddy? Word is right. I'm taking the fucking hat off. It's warm in this room. Again, this room doesn't have any kind of climate, anything. I got a little Hawaiian breeze fan cooling my nuggies, my McNuggersons. So, how's everyone doing today? And Stacy, if you're the only anyone, how are you doing today? Man, we're gonna wait a few minutes. We'll play some games. But loosely, what's up, buddy? This is my daughter's little short scale Yamaha acoustic. And she hardly ever does anything with it. A boy gave it to her. A boy who was upgrading, you know? And it just kind of sits around, and more times than not, she's like, you can just play it. I think she wants to give it to me, but it's hers. I'll take it, but when she's older, she'll get it back. Whether she goes anywhere with guitar or not. The nut needs a little work. The strings are sitting a little too high from the fretboard, and when you get up into this area here, you end up having to press the string a little bit more, and it distorts the note just slightly. It bends it like so. Sometimes it sounds out of tune, but down here it's fine, you know. See what I mean? That high E. Maybe. No, maybe it was actually out. There we go. What do we got? All good today. In a couple of hours, I got to drive to Manhattan. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. I wouldn't wish driving into Manhattan or anywhere in New York. City, anyway. The island. Now, you guys will notice that Friday I didn't put up a vlog as far as school is concerned, and that's a good reason, because school didn't happen. So on Thursday, they sent us home early because there was the old man that runs the place. He was out at a medical thing, and he was going to be gone the whole day doing tests and shit. The guy's 85 years old, but he's strong. He's fucking strong. And the young dude who was teaching us had to step away because there was a project that came in that had to be done before the weekend was over. And he was the only one in shop that was certified or something like that to use a specific machine. Or maybe he was the only one good enough to get it banged out. Something to that tune. They had to use him. So they asked us originally to come in 2 hours late. And then they just called everyone and said, you know what, just take the day off. Here's what we're going to talk about. If you want to look it up, but we're going to be in the shop next week anyway, going over a whole lot of things. And you know, and they keep telling us you don't know any of this yet, and even if you're adept at the math, which I am far from, they're like, we don't expect you to know any of this when you go into the shop, because we're just force feeding you so much at once. But we're hoping the eureka moment happens once we get out there. So pretty cool stuff. We'll get to a game here in a second, I promise. It's, you know, I'm just kind of bored. It's the only reason I'm doing this, and kind of half awake and half not, half glum, half anxious. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling pretty off this weekend. Times Square area, no less. Oh, Jesus, man. I've only been really in Times Square twice. Once when I first came back here, 9 years ago next week, by the way. I could have flew, could have drove, could have taken a train. I thought it'd be fun to take a bus. It'd be a little slower. I get to see a little bit more, travel, maybe live kind of like I was driving a van and exploring things, take a few pictures, make a video of 12. What a fucking nightmare that was. I would not recommend taking a bus. And I didn't do it because it was cheaper. I just did it because, well, I would have a few extra bucks in my pocket. But I did it because I thought I was going to see more things, but it was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. I had this one tweaker that sat next to me the whole time, and her dog was nasty. But the dog, little pug, rests his head on my lap and everything. I was fine with it. Every time we stopped, I went and cleaned myself up in the restroom or whatever. But yeah, that was that. So I don't know why I was talking about. Oh yeah, that was one of the times I was in Times Square. That was one of the stops, New York. So I went out and checked out everything and had a good time. The other time was the night before 9/11. Me, a couple of guys from my department, a couple of guys from my brother's department rented a party bus and went down there. If I remember correctly, we were going to see a game down there. I may be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure we went down there to cause trouble as Red Sox fans. I'm not a ball fan at all, but it's still fun to go cause problems. And then the game didn't happen, or maybe I thought we were going to see a game and it didn't happen. Regardless, we didn't get to see a ball game. We cruised around New York in this party bus, getting loaded, fucking screaming it, fuck you, Yankees, they suck. And then we went home and the 9/11 happened and my brother was mad. We could have been there for that, man. We could have been heroes. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Howard, what's going on, buddy? What a great turnout so far. Howdy, Creep, good morning. Potion Sword Run, good morning, Creep. Breakfast and a show. I'm here hoping you're having a good morning. I am, thank you, man. I hope you are too. I hope your breakfast is nourishing. It gives you everything you need for the day. Enough of that. I wrote that when I was like in 6th grade, 7th grade, and I never put words to it. I actually technically never finished it. Alright, we're here for fucking games, aren't we? Unless you'd rather me play the short scale guitar. My fingers don't work on it too well, but there's just something about short scale guitar that seems to be easier. But when you get fat fingers, like if I try to play Diary of a Madman, yeah, see, my fingers are too big for this small guitar. Alright, I know it. Now it's a fucking challenge. Now it's a challenge. Nope. Nope. I don't remember it. I don't remember how to play it. I used to love that song, but alright, let's hey, that sounded great. Thank you, Howard. I really appreciate that, man. I just woke up. I'll try not to wake you up, man. Never tried a bus trip. I love taking train. I really wish the only reason I didn't do the choo-choo train is because I thought the bus was going to be kind of cool, you know? It's Sunday morning. I remember Sunday mornings being boring and full of fucking bowling. Plus, I'm really not in the mood to play anything crazy just yet. I'm still waking up myself. So let me pull the screen up so I can see the game. And we'll play, and hopefully we'll have a great chat. And as always, guys, Alzheimer's Association, let's make this shit happen. Oh, your mom. Let's make this shit happen. My lady's already passed the grand. Come on. Howard, thank you so much, by the way. You know, maybe I should pull that screen up and do a thank you to the donators, but thank you to everybody. Wow. Maybe I should put my glasses back on. This is a shit show already. Atari bowling is, man. You know, everyone can sit there and talk about how great the Intellivision one is, and they're right. It's an amazing game. And every time we talk about it, I say the same thing. You know, I did it on my Sunday Night Live on Instagram when we used to do that. And me and the missus figured it out. Oh, this is too high. Yeah, fuck. I think that's where I'm going wrong. I'm going too high. For the camera's sake, my screen is kind of angled funny. Not that I need any excuses, but I remember once we figured it out, I was like, wow, what an amazing game. It was fun. It was very active, and there was a lot going on as far as the controls are concerned. But once you get it, it's not cumbersome, you know, like modern gaming. But it really is fun. I like having a little bit more control. This is like if you just want to relax, you know? You just want to hear the sexy sounds of the Atari 2600 while playing a game and just kicking back, man. Sunday morning. Early like Sunday morning. Yeah. So I saw Beetlejuice 2 last night, and it was awesome seeing... I didn't really think, you know, so you think, you grow up in a certain area, and you're like, okay, you're so desensitized to the area. Nothing really could happen here. Unless, of course, you live somewhere where things happen, you know? And they filmed for like 3 or 4 days here. Oh, shit. I should have just let it go straight, huh? And I got to watch them film a stunt a couple of times. The same stunt, the young lady on the bike. And it wasn't that Ortega girl, it was her stunt double. But she was there. She absolutely was there. As a matter of fact, there's this really fun story. It was this little girl's birthday, and she went to the set. And she brought that Ortega woman, or young lady, a painting of herself, you know? Okay, let me say this again. The young lady whose birthday it was made a painting for the actress, of the actress. And they didn't really come to the crowds too much. I know Tim Burton did one night. He came at the end of the shoot. He came to where we were all stuck, you know, and came over and signed a few autographs, said hey, and, you know, thank you and all this stuff. But they didn't really let the Ortega chick do it much, or she just didn't. And then she just happened to look over and see the painting and made an exception. And had the young lady come over across the border of the, you know, the security border, and took pictures with her and shit, and of course accepted the painting gracefully. Which, I don't know if she threw it away or if it's just going to stay in her memories or whatever, but I thought that was really nice of her. But getting back to my point, you know, my town's just been kind of a mundane town, and for some reason the past, I'm going to say decade now, Hollywood has been filming here a lot. There was a Christmas movie with Will Ferrell filmed on Bellevue Avenue in Melrose. And Bellevue, when I was growing up, was just a neighborhood. Now it's like the rich people. They're big fucking McMansions. And they always were, but to us they were just houses, you know? That was just Melrose. But the town, the opening robbery scene in the town was filmed in the inside of a bank here in Melrose. But it's just fun seeing a film with a name this large, you know, this much recognition, and going to a theater, a giant movie screen, and seeing shit that's very familiar to you on the screen, and knowing that millions and millions of people are going to look at that house and wonder, fuck, I wonder where that creepy looking house is, the red house. I'm not going to say what its plot point was, but she meets a young man, the Ortega young lady. I can't remember what her character's name was. But she meets a young dude and confides in him and finds some kind of, you know, some kind of connection with the cat. And, you know, they hang out in the tree house and stuff. I got to see some of that. That's as far. You couldn't really go to the house. But after the set was clearing up, we were all to just walk around the neighborhood. And I saw the tree. The creepy tree that the tree house is in, I don't think that tree actually existed. I think they built it for that, but I don't know if the family got to keep it, though. How cool would that be? I would just leave it in the yard and pay people $25 to go in it. I'm just kidding. Fucking home insurance would skyrocket. But it was really cool. I mean, you could watch DVD extras and stuff like that, and watch, you know, like the process, and then watch the final results. And it's cool, but it really was something wonderful or it was great watching the stunt take place. You know, watching the stunt lady do her thing 2 or 3 times and see how not dangerous it really was. I mean, don't get me wrong. The stunt was dangerous. I mean, she was driving directly in front of an S10 pickup truck and had to avoid it. But everything was so slow. They just kind of... And they had a bicycle with this giant camera rig over the driver or the operator. It was really neat to watch that and then seeing it practically in the movie. And then being able to geographically figure out what was going on. And there was a scene where they were in the treehouse looking out towards the Beetlejuice house, you know, the Lydia Dietz's house, you know. And you could they superimposed it over my town. It was fucking cool. It was cool, and it didn't take me out of the experience. But we drove by the house after we saw the movie. It was dark out, and I said, "You guys want to see the house?" And they're like, "Yeah, it was fun." You know, I mean, my girl was 16, and you know, my daughter thought she'd been in that house before. But it was actually the house next door. She babysat a cat for somebody in the neighborhood. Pretty cool stuff. It was a good movie. Bloated with people, but it didn't take much away from it. I just thought the main baddie was going to be like the main thing, and she just turned out just to be another fucking obstacle. Everyone had an obstacle. Everybody had an obstacle to overcome. But it was a great movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it. In fact, I'm going to make a whole nother movie, a whole nother video talking about it. And the title's going to be, I think Tim Burton actually did it. And since you're here, I'll give you a little bit of a preview of what it's going to be. If you look at all these legacy movies with sequels or prequels or whatever you want to call them all, oh, look at that bullshit. They're fucking bloated, and they go into different directions, and politics get involved and all kinds of stuff. This movie felt like a Tim Burton movie from back in the day. It really did. He got it. You know what I mean? He finally did it, and I swear to God, I hope Hollywood or whatever other film entity in New York or, you know, Toronto, I hope they watch Beetlejuice 2 and don't look at it for its content, but look at it as far as how they went about doing it. It felt like a natural progression. It really fucking did. And it felt like watching a Tim Burton movie from the time. Maybe I'll just cut this out and make this the video. Genuinely. Because sometimes you get things out in the moment and you just can't reproduce that, you know? But, yeah, it's not that the movie was going to break any ground. In fact, as far as a Tim Burton movie is concerned, if we're talking mid to late 80s and 90s, early 90s, it's status quo for him. And that's exactly what I think people want. I don't think they really care about the big elaborate bullshit. Most people don't care about the identity politics and racial politics. I don't know if that's considered the same. Making sure you have to have someone who's, you know, a homosexual, or making sure you have to have, you know, whatever demographic. It's like just whoever's the best for the job. And you know, there's a saying in the music industry that whatever you do when you're writing, don't be bloated. Serve the song. Whatever you do has to serve the song. And that's how I feel film should be. Don't put things there just because. If it serves the film, if it serves the story, by all means. And again, aside from just too many fucking people, and it really wasn't a problem, this movie felt like a Tim Burton movie from the time. Whether you liked it or not, you know, whether you've got enjoyment out of it or not, you could watch this alongside the original Beetlejuice. You could watch this with Edward Scissorfingers, you know, maybe even the Batman. You know, Batman. You never know. Sal, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for popping in, man. Just a lazy Sunday morning. I saw Beetlejuice last Sunday. It was really good. Yeah. It really was. I really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And it was great. The family enjoyed it. My girls have never seen the original movie, but they're really big in the musical. And apparently there were some nods to the musical in this. There was nods to all kinds of things in this movie, believe it or not. I think Tim Burton took it as an excuse to get out his likes and loves while producing a movie that felt like Tim Burton. I mean, honestly, think about it. And I watched Red Letter Media review on it last night after while I was editing my review. And they had said something, fuck, I just forgot what it was. I haven't been outside to smoke yet, so I'm not forgetting because of that. What did they say? Fuck, what was I just talking about? Oh well, I forget now. It'll come to me. But their review was pretty right on, you know? I love them. They're my favorite. They're like my internet heroes. Red Letter Media. Say what you want about them, but Mike is genius. He's a comedy god. And that's really all there is to it. But they had touched on some really interesting points and everything, but I thought it was a good time. The new characters didn't feel out of place. The only thing I was bummed out about, and this might be a spoiler, and I don't give a fuck. Walk away. There was a scene, a wedding thing. I mean, they have to call back to some of the old stuff. I kind of wish they didn't use a practical, real-life clergyman. I don't know if he was a minister or a pastor or whatever the fuck. They called him Padre, I think, but that's just Beetlejuice being Beetlejuice. Hey, Padre. I wish they had used the character from the first one, that really, raisin head-looking fucking guy. Or actually, he looked more like a peach pit. He looked like a fucking peach pit. Hey, Sal, I see you chatting in there, man. Give me a minute. I'll get back to you here. Fuck, what was I talking about with Red Letter Media? God damn it. I don't know. Alright, we're probably going to play... I'm actually in the mood to play Galaxian. We'll play one more round of this after this, and then I'll switch over to Galaxian or something. Unless you just want to listen to this all fucking morning. I'm good with it. Alright, let me put my glasses on and see what you guys are chatting about here. So Sal popped in. I saw Beetlejuice last Sunday. It was really good. Howdy, Sal. Sal says, hey, not bad. I'm doing good, my friend. I can't complain. How's your weekend going? It's going well, man. It's going really well. I already say, bring the Beetlejuice 3. I don't know, man. I think we should leave well enough alone. I do. Because you know what? Once you start doing shit like that, it's forced. It's forced. And it never goes well. Everything doesn't have to be a fucking trilogy, you know? I would totally understand if people did want another one, as well as this one went. But I don't know. But I'm glad people are enjoying it. I'm glad people are enjoying the simplicity of the old school style. You know? He used computer stuff, but only where it was needed. And they even tried to make an attempt to make it look like it was... Oh, shit, this is too low. To make it look like it was stop motion in some spots. I didn't touch on Willem Dafoe's character in my review. That was fucking fantastic. I really think he was amazing. I really do. But Bob, we can't talk enough about Bob, bro. I really do. I want a 6 or 12-inch action figure of fucking Bob. I don't care about a Beetlejuice one or not, but I've never really been a huge fan of Beetlejuice. I liked the movie well enough, and I watched it quite a bit growing up. I think it was a great movie. Well worth praise. Well worth praise. I honestly don't know what the general consensus is out there. Again, Red Letter Media said it was okay. It was a good movie. But that's about it, you know? And I didn't watch really anybody else's review, and I don't know what the general consensus is, but I'm hoping it's positive. I'm hoping it's real positive. You know? Alright, let's play some Galaxian, because I'm in the mood to play that. Whether or not I'm in the mood to actually physically do it well, that's another story. Where's G? Is G down here somewhere? There it is. I think I just... Look how many fucking copies of it I have in here. Who put this list together over an Atari age? Poops. Why isn't it playing? Oh, it is. Where's my sound? Maybe I should try a different one. Maybe I should try the second one. There we go. If you know who put this list together over an Atari age, tell them they're pooping. I don't know what this is all about. I'm sure there's variants of something. Maybe they just kept adding to the list no matter what. Ah, shit. I'm just firing off willy-nilly, aren't I? Oh, I didn't see him! I didn't fucking see him. Alright, I'm moving the screen, sorry. When I pop up the game, it centers the screen, and it's kind of where I'm sitting. It's kind of weird. So, I was hoping to catch him while he was flying. There we go. There we go. We got this. I had a really good thing going there. Mr. Purple took it away. I'm going to assume the sounds are fine. Ah! I should have zigged. Should have zigged instead of zag. Yeah, that's right. I'm coming to get you. Coming to get you. Oh, shit. You got lucky, bro. Your buddy's not so much. There we go. I got him. I got him. Wants to play those fucking games with me. Yeah. Oh, I was just about to say I don't have to do barrel rolls. Oh, that wasn't a bad start. That wasn't a bad start. Let me take the glasses off. The glasses are really only good for reading. Son of a bitch. So I've been watching and hearing, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm not very versed in it, but the new PlayStation Pro or whatever the fuck it's called is $700, and everyone's freaking out. And I remember at first going, you know, that's kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked. But then I looked up how much the 2600 costs, or the VCS when it first came out, and put it in modern money. It kind of works out. I know there's not a hard drive, but... And that's, I mean, I'm sorry, a disk drive. Disk drive. Correction. Oh, shit. I just walked into that one. I'm usually very good at that. But I can't really speak too much on it because it's not my bag, you know? I don't... I totally see where it was fucking aggravated. Console gaming, I think, is gone. I think we're in our time, we're going to see it end. And whether or not that's a good thing or not, I don't know. we're leaning away from physical media, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. But you know, times change, and the younger generations have their thing. You know, fuck. Wow, that guy came in hot, huh? Did you see that? Where is he? There he is. Fuck with me, bro. Fuck with me, bro. I'm a killer. I'm a fucking killer. Anyone follow Big Hush online? He's got this song, Killer. It's a Jason song. I'm a killer. He does hockey masks. He buys these cheap plastic masks from China, and he does themes. His channel's called Big Hush. He's a rapper from Texas. A musician from Texas. Really good dude. I won a mask from him and didn't even realize that I was in the running. You know, that happens quite a bit. That happens twice to me, I should say. It's happened twice to me on here. But I got, back when you could instant message someone on YouTube, I got a message from him saying, "Hey bro, you win." I'm like, "Win what?" And he had made a Jason X mask. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I won it. I eventually sold it, not because I want, you know, things in my life, they come and they go. You know, when things are outlive their purpose with me, I believe the universe tells you when to keep and when to get rid of. You know, and even if they're gifts and stuff like that, if they don't serve a purpose with me, they got to go serve a purpose with somebody else. So I don't necessarily keep everything. He did the smart thing and zigged when I wanted him to zag. Boy, see the chat moving along. Give me a few minutes, guys. I won't be alive for long. You know that. Oh, sisters. Yeah, look at that. Fuck you. Oh, no. Oh, no. They took great offense to that, and rightfully so. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know who I've been watching a lot of lately? Who remembers Yucko the Clown? There's this dude on Facebook that keeps posting Yucko the Clown shorts. And I can't get enough of them. I know people think it's insulting and everything, but it's not done in mean spiritedness. I don't think it is. He's just drunk. He looked at this one fat guy. He's like, "I bet you jerk off to the Food Network." Oh no! Yeah, Yucko. I like Yucko. He's my spirit fucking clown. Oh no, oh no! Oh no! They really don't like me. Oh, to be fair, I'm killing them all, you know? And they're doing that. Alright, let me see what the chat's doing. Let me see what the... Holy shit. You guys are going to make me read? I want to watch the new Beetlejuice. But we really get out to the theater. We do too. There's only certain... I was just going to wait for it to go on demand or whatever. What do you call it? Streaming. My buddy, I'm not going to say which one, he tends to get movies like within a week or two of them releasing. So he does his thing that way. And that's how I actually watched the Terrifier movies. I hadn't watched them until like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. I'm not really a fan of modern horror. I like my horror gritty, but everyone kept telling me, you got to watch Terrifier. And I did, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I still haven't seen the first movie that he was in. What was it called? All Hallows Eve or something like that? I can't remember. I don't know if I have any desire to watch that. Okay, so I watched the new Beetlejuice. I want to. But we really get out to the theater or anything. We either buy stuff on disc or stream, and yeah. That's true. I get that. They should be done or forced or rushed or anything. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. I think in order to make something, it has to have a purpose, you know? And unfortunately, these days, the purpose isn't a creative one. It's a financial one. Which, I mean, I don't mind executives fucking making products. But let the artist, let the creator do its thing. And trust me, you'll be all right. You know, Tim Burton has a track record. Leave him the fuck alone. That, you know, let him do his thing. I think it's overpriced for the upgrade. Yeah, what is it? It just has like more memory or more power? I don't know. I can't see myself paying that much money for a console, especially if I can't have a collection with it. I'm at that point where it's like, if I can't physically own it, then I don't own it, and I want nothing to do with it, you know? If you have the ability to take it away from me after I've paid $60, $70, $80, up to $100 for it, And I was just speaking about, like, I understand that, you know, each generation has its own way of doing things, and that's fine. I mean, that's just the natural order of things, but I don't know. I think people are freaking out about it. It's supposed to be an upgrade over the PS5, and we can't really upgrade much except for, like, a little bit of speed and storage, right? Aren't we, like, at that plateau for right now? I mean, there's not really much further we can go for now, aside from making things literally look like a movie. I know it's pretty close, especially with cutscenes and such. But to make it fluid like an actual, like a motion picture or, you know, whatever. Until that happens, I can't see any generation jumping. In fact, I think PS2 and the original Xbox was one of the last generations to truly, well, going into the 360 and, you know, was the last generation that truly had an aesthetic upgrade and a playability upgrade. You know, I mean, you could put memory all day long, but I just think gaming lost its charm since the PS1 and PS2 days, you know. I've literally only played about 6 games on my PS5, and 4 of those were PS4. I know, right? I can't imagine buying a Pro. They need more games, and that's where it always comes down to, right? Stacy, man, thanks for popping in. If you're still here long enough to hear me say goodbye, thanks for coming in, dude. I really appreciate it. I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you and yours are well. Say hi to your folks, you know, the folks in your world that know who I am. I think you said your daughter bought one of my pieces. It was your daughter. Yeah. Hope everybody's well. Good luck in your trip today. You're gonna need it. Fucking New York. Oh, come on. I got robbed. And by robbed, it means I was slow. Oh, that was sweet. Just killing aliens. Can you picture that? You're at home playing Galaxian, Space Invaders, anything the like. Hell, even Alien Syndrome. And then visitors show up and they come in to see what you're up to and you're killing aliens. We've come from the planet. Oh, what the fuck? We would do that, though, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we as a species? You know, we want to see life on other planets. We want to learn from them. Now, whether or not there are any out there, I'm not going to say if I believe it or not. I mean, it's fun. Can't imagine there wouldn't be other life out there, but you got to remember, I have a somewhat religious background, so according to my hubris, we're the only fucking ones out there. But regardless, oh, it was either let him kill me or let the bullet kill me. I should have been petty and let the bullet, missile, whatever you want to call it. But they would come down and be like, all right, cool. Let's see what's going on down here. Hey, guys. So how do you do your thing? This is how we do our thing. Here's some technology. Oh, we didn't think of that either, you know? No. We'd be fucking nuking them. We'd have F-16s and all kinds of crazy military shit that we don't even know about yet. Fuck. And we'd fucking blow them out of the sky, or at least try to. We'd make yet another fucking enemy. That's all we need is more fucking enemies. We don't have enough on the planet. Let's make enemies elsewhere. At that point, we might as well just send fuck you messages out there instead of welcome messages. You know? Don't come here, we'll blow you up. Galaxian gangsters. I wonder if there's ever been a gangster movie. I'm sure there has to have been a gangster movie about aliens. Fuck. I'm not even paying attention now. You didn't make it far, did you? Oh, that was dumb. I'm going to restart already. I don't even care what my score was. So I was going to continue with Bentley Bear for the score challenge over at Atari I.O. But, I don't know where my copy is. I thought it was with my standard Atari cards, you know? It might be in the box with my extras in my M network. I hope so. I know I have a copy of it somewhere. Because, you know, there was a little experiment done over there where my buddy Justin played it on his 7800. I'm fucking screwed. Played it on his 7800 and it worked well. And then he played it on his Atari 2600 Plus, and because it was emulated, he had the same problems I did with controlling the fucking thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it was that, because I'm not the biggest fan of Bentley Bear because of that weird isometric. You know, I'm not smart enough for that. My fucking brain is dumb. But, oh shit, oh shit. Let's take out this corner. Damn, that dude in the end is, pretty survivor. I was going for the red guy, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. It's like, don't we have enough problems with fucking Russia and China? We're gonna get fucking Mars involved. Fuck. Oh, that could have been ugly. I went for it, though. I went for it. Nope, nope. No nuts, no taint. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Fuck you. Fuck your family. And fuck your space dogs. That was a line from a movie. Not the space dog part. Fuck you, fuck your family, and fuck your dog. The dude was just so angry at him. He just wanted to make sure everything in his life was like, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck your family. I should have fucking died there. Oh my god. Almost got a little bit of purple at my ass there. Speaking of purple, have you donated to the Alzheimer's Association yet? That link's down below. Get me to at least 1,000. Come on, the walk's next month. My lady's at 1,000 already. Can't be bested by a girl. What the fuck? She doesn't even have a YouTube channel to bitch at people about it. She has friends. She actually has people locally that support her. Fuck, I don't even really have family. I got my sister. We see each other in the holidays. I got all you guys. That's good enough, you know? That's good enough for me. Like the Alice Cooper song goes. You and me ain't no movie star. What we are is what we are. We share a bed, some loving, and TV. And that's enough for a working man. 'Cause what I am is what I am. And I tell you, creepers, that's just enough for me. Honestly, there are times you guys have kept me going. Legit. You know, it's kind of funny. I used to post this meme all the time that no one will support you better than some random fucking cat on the internet. And it was mainly pertaining to art, you know? And it's true. I've had you guys buy more from me. I've had you guys share more. One of you cats came to one of my shows. The only person who did. I have all these local friends. I mean, the kid who came is local. Obviously, he didn't take a fucking plane ride out here to see some of my stuff attached to a drywall fucking thing at the Booze and Pancake Show in Malden, Massachusetts. But I've gotten more love from people I don't even fucking know than I have from friends and families and my local my community. You know, I just don't know how to fucking mingle. I keep being told there's this one art association in Salem that my stuff would be perfect for. In fact, I just found a painting that I did. I must have done it when I was really bad off. So I don't remember. I remember the panel that I painted on. I remember painting on it. But I don't remember the result, really. And I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, this is fucking demented. But this place loves shit like that, you know? All right. One more round. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You good, bro. You like wicked good. But not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Me neither. Oh, I'm just going to stay right here. Boom. Boom. I lied to you. I'm not going to stay right there. Because that would be, ungood. Beetlejuice. Oh, I timed that improperly, didn't I? Ooh, that was, ugly. You really can't rely on rapid fire to kill the guys coming down. I mean, you can, I suppose. But you really gotta be a little more exacting with your shots. I'm telling you, this is one of the better games on the system. This is probably easily in the top 10. It fucking should be, you know? Look how colorful it is. I mean, even that little end screen with the fucking flashing colors. It's good times, man. This fucking game is amazing. I prefer this to Galaxian. I really do. I think it's the perfect... Oh, come on, dude! It's the perfect transition between Space Invaders and Galaga. And I think it's perfect. It's fucking perfect in every way. And this port is perfect in every way. I don't mean aesthetically to the arcade. But this is on the 2600, and I remember this fucking impressing me back in the day, you know? I mean, think of it. Think of what Atari 2600 games look like, for the most part. There's a lot going on here. And the reason, like, Pac-Man flickers a lot is because unless you really fucking push the system, or you really do a lot of tricks, not too much can be happening on the screen at a time. And I think this is a miracle that they were able to get this much activity, this much movement, this much color in a single game. Considering the Atari 2600 didn't really have much going on, and they relied on the cartridges themselves to, you know, make shit happen. Shit. Nope. It's fucking impressive, man. Impressive. I think so, anyway. Maybe, like, guys who are smarter than me in tech that disagree, but... Yeah! We got it. Oh, I paid the price. Ooh, 666. It's Sunday. Come on, dude. Show a little fucking respect. Show a little fucking respect. We don't play that evil shit here. To hell with the devil. Oh, man. I'll get to the chat here in a minute. I don't know if there's any new stuff going on. Any new cats coming in. If you have, welcome. Welcome. Casual Sunday. Talk about whatever you want. If you want to just put something in the comments. You know? I've always wanted to do like a Q&A, you know, but people don't really ask too many questions anymore. It's just a conversation, which is fine. But I think if I did a Q&A, no one would like legit be like, all right, Creep or Chris, what do you think of this? And then go on to another topic. I mean, I guess we kind of do that, right? Oh, I I didn't mean to do that. I mean, obviously I didn't mean to get killed, but I didn't mean to go right. I shouldn't have. I'm telling you what, killing the red and whites all in one shot, like that, so satisfying. And they give you like a little jingle to let you know. Oh no! All right, let's go again. Let's go again. Hey, Devon, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I'll get to your comment here in a second. Give me a moment. I'm gonna see if I can just do this systematically for once. Well, you know, going after the little flyers here, the kamikazes. Can you imagine having enough pride for your stuff that you literally sign up to die? That's crazy. That's dedication, man. That's patriotism. Not me. It's not for me, man. I'm not a pussy, but I'm not sitting there trying to kill myself to harm others because my countries don't agree with each other. Oh, I thought I was safe there. Guess what? I thought wrong. Well, I'm doing poorly in this one, huh? We're only on, what, the second board? Third board? I got no lives left. Something magical happened this week. I consider it magical. When I was growing up, my high school was fucking uptight as all get out. Long-haired metalheads were considered not only dinosaurs, but made fun of a lot. You would never hear something like Motorhead being played at a fucking high school football game in my town. But guess what? I showed up to my high school football Friday night light kind of situation like I do whenever they're home. At least I try to. And Motorhead's playing. Ace of Spades, I mean, it was a cliche song, but still fucking cool. Oh, man. I can't hit a fucking barn door if I wanted to, right? The side of a barn. There we go. You didn't even get the reset. No reset for you. Oh, come on. I should have had that double tap. Like that. I kind of had a feeling that these two were going to... Oh, that was stupid. Great game for a Sunday. Thank you, man. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We were playing bowling earlier. And I think the only reason I picked that one first is because I remember as a kid, after everything wound down on Sundays, there was nothing but boring candlepin bowling. At least locally, you know. Candlepin's big here in New England. I don't know if it's a mass thing or if it's just whatever, but it was big around here. In fact, I didn't play bowling with a large ball until I was much older. It was always with these little candlepin balls, you know. I just thought that was bowling. And then I'd see the guys with the giant balls, and I'd be like, oh, these must be the experts. Fuck. Gotta go later, Taters Loosely. Oh, man, I'm sorry I missed that. Hopefully, if you come back, you'll see I'm saying goodbye to you. Enjoy your day, buddy. What the hell? I'll quote that dude from The Crow. Oh, for fuck's sake, will you die already? Anyone see Crow 2? Is that even out yet? I'm not interested. I didn't like the first one. I thought the first one was too on nose for a specific culture of kids. You know, I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much more. I don't want to insult anybody. But come on. That almost goth kid, you know? Darkness. I'm happy in my sorrow. And they say words like thrice instead of three. The soundtrack was awesome. I like Stone Temple Pilots. I don't like Pearl Jam. I like Stone Temple Pilots. And the only reason I say that is because locally here anyway, they were like the Temu version. Well, I mean, of course we didn't know what Temu was yet, but it was like they're like Pearl Jam light. I liked them better because most of this shit was nonsense. You know, this song sounded like they had a story, and maybe they did. Maybe they had a background. But if you just listen to the lyrics, they were just random. Temu Pearl Jam. I can't stand Pearl Jam. I don't know why I never liked them. And you know what's worse? I got a lot of friends who are really like die-hard Pearl Jams. Pearl Jam fans. I don't know what you call them, PJs. They're like the Swifties of the grunge era. Oh, I was looking at the dude flying. I wasn't looking at what was going on. But, I don't know. I suppose with any kind of love for something, which I will never take that away from anybody. If you find something that gives you, you know, that thing in life, good for you. It doesn't mean I have to like it. You know, I don't have to like whatever it is that you like. And if I don't, I'll tell you. But I'll never tell you you shouldn't like it. I'll never tell you to, you know, I can just tell you how I feel about it. And I think that today a lot of people confuse that with dictating how others feel about things. Because there is a big difference between me saying you shouldn't like that, you shouldn't eat it like that. Like pineapple on pizza. What a great example. Like people get so hung up on what should be, and it's like, fuck you. If I want to put pineapple on a pizza, I mean, I do once in a while, I'm not going to lie. Pineapple and pepperoni, extra pepperoni, well done. It's a yummy treat. If you can do it, it belongs. Sure, there are traditions. It's not traditional, and that's fine to point out, but to fucking belittle it, make it a fucking problem. But it's when people make certain things like that their personality. That's when I'm like, fuck you. And that's how a lot of Pearl Jam fans are. There's this one chick I know locally. She's a good kid, you know, whatever. But she's that Pearl Jam chick. She doesn't have money for fucking anything. But she's always going all over the country with Pearl Jam. And she always has great seats. And she always ends up with like playlists. And no, she's not sucking dick. She ain't that type, believe me. I don't think you'd want her to suck your dick anyway. Good kid, but whatever. But like, it's her whole fucking personality. Always with the fucking posters and the t-shirts and it's like, I get it. I love a lot of music, but I'd like me to be my personality. And I think it could actually be harmful that way. But, you know, again, if you found something in your life that gives you meaning and purpose, and as long as it's not illegal or hurting anybody, including yourself. I think that's a big misconception, too. People are like, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. But they never mention the individual. I mean, I'm sure it's implied, but I've never looked at it that way. I've always thought it meant, like, others. Fuck what you do to yourself. As long as it's not hurting other people or infringing on other people's bullshit. Alright, I think I've fucking lost this one. I'm just gonna go willy-nilly and... Oh shit! That was pathetic too. What the shit? Maybe I just don't care about this game now. That happens. That's pretty much what Atari was. Pop a game in, play it for a handful, you know. Pop another game in. A typical Atari session would be a minimum of 3 games. Unless you were really trying to get in on something, a high score challenge, or... Like when I was a kid, whenever I needed to escape, I would play Astro Blast on the Atari. Because it was truly one of those games where, regardless of what was happening all around you... Fuck, I didn't even see that. it took you out of the world. I mean, it was just so hyper-focused of a game. Yaz Revenge, Kaboom. Yeah, I'm just playing around now. Oh, come on, dude! Let's see, what should I play next? What should I play next? Maybe we should just chat for a minute. Maybe I should just put on the other screen and just chat. I'll pick up the guitar again. We'll have a fucking kumbaya session. Ooh. There we go. We got it. Hey, what's going on, man? I see you popping in there. I'll get to the comment here in a minute. As soon as I get dead. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, filmed in my town. There was a couple of these, well, I think it was a mom and daughter who dressed up as Beetlejuice. I mean, they didn't put the makeup on or anything, but they had the wig and they had the costume and everything. And actually, the movie theater people came and gave them something. I don't know what it was, but they gave them something. But after the movie was over, I told them, you know, that one house with that plot story, here's where it is. I didn't give them the full address. I want them to have to find it. But I was like, that's where it is. If you really want to go check it out. And they were like, I thought it was filmed in Vermont. I'm like, it was. But they shot about 3 days worth in my town. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to zig and zag. All right, one more round. One more round. We'll get to the chat. What time is it? I might have to go. It's starting to get to the point where I got to go shit, shower, and shave, and finish the weekend's nonsense and get ready for the week. Oh, fuck you! I moved. How am I going to die before I get to 1,000 points? Maybe my attention span is disappearing. Might be a good time to call it a day. Let's just finish this up and then I'll switch screens. Maybe I'll pick up the guitar. And we'll play some Kumbaya. Oh shit. That was terrifying! I need a safe space. Oh, come on. I'm usually better at that. Ooh, I almost died. Being all casual about my alien murder. Damn it. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, man, that purple guy. He really didn't want me around, didn't he? Fuck. I love the flow of this game, you know? You gotta admit, there's a really cool movement to it. Wow, why can't I kill this guy? I've already proven in the past handful of games that I am good at least killing him. Oh, come on, man. That was fucking foul. Ark, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? I'll get to your comment here in a second, I promise. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, I think my gas is fizzling out here. Should have had breakfast first. Should have had breakfast before streaming this fine Sunday morning. Guys, I don't know where you are in the world, but for fuck's sake, I got a fan blowing on me right now. It is still hot as balls out. I mean, it's not like scorching hot or anything. No one's gonna fucking die of heat stroke, I don't think, unless you're an idiot. But I'm so pissed off that my air conditioners are still in the fucking windows. It's almost it is mid-September. What is it? Today's the 15th, right? Yeah. Fuck you, I'm getting both of you. Yeah. That's how it's done. Oh, look at this. You're like, oh yeah? Oh yeah, can you do it again? There you go, I did it again. There you go. Have a nice day. Don't come around here no more. But Mr. Purple got me. It's always the purple ones. It's always the purple ones. Come on. Fuck you. All right. Okay. All right. Wow, I really hate how choppy this is. It's not normally. I got it plugged directly into the internet line, so it's not like, I don't know, maybe my laptop is just one of those slow kids. I don't know. So, how about a beer? Have a beer and play some Pac-Man. Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker these days, bud, but... yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with me this Sunday. This was a great turnout. Great turnout. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. And again, it was just a last-minute thing. The woman's at her church. She goes to a specific church that I just don't... It's more social justice based. And I'm just not into it. In fact, one time I was there, and they had this essay written by one of their ministers from, I think, the 80s. And they were saying that they didn't have enough black folk in the seats, and they felt it was attributed to because they have a strong Christian belief. And even though, and he literally said, the ideas that Christianity brings up are stupid and you'd have to be dumb to believe it, why don't we just kind of ignore that so we can get them in? And I'm listening to this dude read this, and I'm looking at my lady, I'm like, well, that's my faith. There's a huge poster up here that says, all are well, I don't know. So I just stopped going there. She still goes. They don't really have anything that they truly like pray or worship to. They just kind of make it up as they go, and they're not a bad organization. I'm not going to sit there and pick on it because, again, if it gives her purpose and it gives her fulfillment in life, that's great, and that's why I don't say anything when she goes. Nor would I expect her to say anything to me if I went to my style of churching, I guess, each their own, but she's out there doing that. The kids are playing Minecraft on the Switch in the other room, and I just want some quiet time to hang out with you guys. I don't do it too often anymore. And now that I'm in school, it might happen a little bit less. God damn it, has that been so stressful. I can't believe how intense it's been. And they did say it was going to be. They're like, this program should be longer. But we only got funding for so long, so we had to cram almost a month worth of shit in 1 week. So if you don't remember by the time we get out there, don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it. It'll click once we start doing things. We expect you to fuck up quite a bit, as long as it's not unsafe. And we're going to allot for that, so... They're actually being really cool about it. So, I don't know. We'll see. I talked to a clinician the other day, my clinician, and she was asking me about my levels and all that. Psychobabble bullshit. I will admit it, but, my experience has shown that there's a lot of validity to it. And I was telling her, and she actually said to me, you know what, this might not be the best thing for you. And then I was speaking to my prescribing doctor within that, and he actually increased one of my medications for the anxiety levels. And it's made me fucking manic, so I stopped doing it. But even he said, look, dude, it sounds to me like you're on a fast road to a fucking meltdown. Not like a mental breakdown, but like exhaustion. Like, you're literally going to just put too much going on in your world, and your body and your mind are going to be like, you know what, we're done. And, you know, burnout, that's the word he used. And I'm terrified of that, but I'm still going to go for it, you know. I burn out. At least I can sit there and say I gave it everything I had, literally. And hopefully it doesn't end in a horrible result. I don't know. What do you think? What should I do? What should I do? I think I should carry on and listen to my body and my mind. And if it does start to get a little, my fear is I don't want these girls here to see me fail. You know, I'm terrified of that. I really am. Because they're getting to that age where they know, you know, when you're a little kid, you look up at your folks and hopefully you have a great situation, or at least you know. And they're God to you. They're the world. They're your comfort. They're your provider. They're everything. And as you get older, you start learning things because you're becoming more an adult and you're starting to figure things out. And then you look at your parents in a completely different light, you know. And they're 16. They just turned 16 a handful of months ago, so they can see that and know that. And I just don't want them to, you know. And they wouldn't. I know they wouldn't. If anything, they would be there for more comfort than they would for fucking shame. But I don't know. The next couple of weeks are going to be real, not eggshelly walking, but I am definitely on ice that's thinner than it probably should be for where I'm standing. And I'm just going to tiptoe my way through it and see what happens. And, you know, I'm just going to let whatever happen. I'm going to give it up to the Almighty and say, I trust that you'll put me where I need to be. So, regardless if you subscribe to anything like that, that's my point of view, guys. Wherever in the world, I hope you're doing well. Howard said you should go there and wear your Judas Priest shirt. You know what? It's dirty. I've been wearing this since yesterday. I mean, I haven't showered or anything yet. I came in here with my coffee. And I did sleep in a little bit because I was up late last night studying after the movie. But, yeah, they'd be fine with it, I'm sure. I mean, it's a shop. There was this one dude wearing like a Grim Reaper t-shirt. As long as it doesn't say something like, you know, racial or sexual or anything, you know, political on either side, whether it's positive or negative, they don't care. They don't really care. Just don't wear shorts and make sure your shoes are covering your toes. You know, whatever you got to wear. Just make sure you don't want it to not get ruined. But guys, thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't seen it yet, I just uploaded last night my Beetlejuice review, and in the description there is a video to my vlog channel. The video of me actually on set filming a few things. There's a stunt that was filmed, and I yelled out to Tim Burton. He was walking. He was like 25 feet away. He was walking into his trailer, and I said, "Hi, Tim," and he kind of waved at me. We're fucking besties and shit. It's awesome. I just don't know why I didn't get a call to the So I didn't get a call to the premiere, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to have to try to get a hold of him. I'm bummed out, but... You know what? I met Dave Ellison one at the Phoenix Guitar Center. And, you know, he signed a picture and we shook hands and I got a picture with them. I just kept telling him we're best friends now. We're super best friends. I don't really believe that. I'm a realistic guy. They look at you like, what the fuck? You know what? They do. They fucking do daily. Multiple times a day. But guys, wherever in the world you are, where's my guitar pick? I want to play some... Can I play Wasted Years on this? Too small for my fingers. Short scale for anyone who wasn't here in the beginning. But guys, yeah, I gotta sign out. I'm getting hungry. I gotta take a... And that's it. Guys, thank you all so much. I can't say enough. Like I was saying earlier, you know, no one supports you more than a bunch of fucking people that don't even really truly know who you are. And that means a lot to me because I don't do much locally. I don't have friends here. I don't know how to do that. I've never known how to do that. I don't identify with anything or anybody out there. It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. It's isolation my whole life. And I'm okay with it. I'm comfortable by myself in quiet, cold, dark. I was born in the dark. Molded by it, guys. Take care. Creep it real. Be well. Happy Sunday. Enjoy